we've heard the Les Pie stuff. As a matter of fact, that's been a radio drop for us for years.
There is Les Pie.
I mean, we've got that. And there's another one too, right? I mean, like we've got all the greatest hits for Jerry Jones.
And it takes a nice chunk out of the pie.
All of it. That's the proof of how we've been down this road before. What's your opinion on why the Jones family operates this way, Clarence?
They always try to win deals. I mean, it's like the CD deal. We knew what the market was. We knew what the contract should have been for CD when Justin Jefferson signed. Why did it take all the way through our training camp to 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks before the start of the season to get to this number when we knew what the number should have been from the beginning? Because he's trying to win deals. And the same thing with Dak going back. I mean, Dak has been on the franchise tag twice. They signed him right before the start of free agency when he was going to be a free agent in 2021, in March of 2021. And we're back here. Deadlines make deals, according to Cowboys. Stephen Jones have always said deadlines make deals. They wait till the end to probably put out their best offer because they're trying to convince the guy to take less money, less pie, so to speak, and take a team-friendly deal. And they always run out the ground ball when it comes to that. He's going to run out the ground ball.
So what do you think happens? Spitball.
I think they signed that. I mean, I just don't, there's no other answer. The Cowboys don't want to go into that quarterback abyss that they were in from Troy Aikman to Tony Romo, the Quincy Carter years. You don't want to do that all over again. And again, there's no, if you see what's happening in the, look at the Zach Wilson quarterback class, look at the Trey Lance quarterback class. The Cowboys have Trey Lance, trying to make him into a backup quarterback. There's no guarantee you're going to get a good quarterback out there. And Jerry's, he looked into Tony Romo as a free agent. He looked into Dak Prescott. You keep in mind, they tried to draft 4 or 5 other quarterbacks before Dak Prescott, including Paxton Lynch in the first round, who's been a bust, who's Denver guy that was a bust. They drafted another guy, defensive end from Oklahoma, before Dak in the 4th round. Dak was their second 4th round pick. They fell into Dak to a certain extent. And so them going out and choosing quarterbacks, they don't have a good track record since Troy Aikman in choosing quarterbacks in the draft.
Well,
so and he's not a guy who wants to tank 2025, have that stadium empty, especially after you're paying CD and you're paying Micah Parsons. You're not going to have anybody in the stand. So at the end of the day, they're going to get Dak done. It's just a matter of when.
Well, and in terms of that, let's just game this out in the few minutes I have left with Clarence Hill. He's covered the Cowboys since 1997 with here on the Rich Eisen Show. So Jerry might be sitting because he says Dak, he sees a future where Dak is definitely there, and if he doesn't sign him, then that's no longer in his wherewithal to guarantee. Okay, so is it possible he's looking over the steering wheel, and you can't tell which teams might suffer an injury at the quarterback position, making them more quarterback needy in the spring of 2025, but you can sort of suss out the market right now. Who's got the cap space? Who's got the desire to pay a $60 million quarterback per year to come play for them? That's a very high rent district that maybe Jerry's looking over the steering wheel and he's like, he doesn't see, obviously there's a market for Dak's talent, but maybe not at his price tag and that talent. Clarence?
Well, Jerry says no one knows the NFL economics better than me. Nobody knows how to GM better than me. Effing me. Nobody can do the effing job better than me. He said that over and over and over again in camp. And he certainly said that to me. But think about the Las Vegas Raiders and their quarterback situation.
Yeah.
Think about the Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, and that's an ideal situation. Think about possibly the Pittsburgh Steelers, and their quarterback situation, which is we don't know what they have at this point right now. And, so there will be options. There will be teams on the open market who would bid for that, and get him to where he needs to go.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern for free.